Top of the evening to you folks. I am the Closet Gamer, and tonight I figured we would throw in another little fun play just to keep everyone going through that tough Thursday. And not only that, I've been meaning to check out the new expansion, and I figured I would do it on stream because I've made a habit of coming back to Diablo. It's the one service game I do keep coming back to because, well, I think everyone's got to have one in their respective libraries that is basically, well, their one as it was. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not a hardcore Diablo player, I never really have been, but I do like the series. I like the demonic vibes, I like that it's a bit dark, I like that kind of shit. So we've got the new expansion. This is not just a seasonal update, this is an expansion. So from what I can tell here, these are like my former characters. Now bearing in mind, Sin Dean, for example, was my level 100, but now she's been downgraded to a level 50. Don't exactly know what this means in terms of the game yet. Even L'Oreal, who's my Season 5 character, she's basically, well, she was like 95, so she does look cool. She's like my favourite. That's like the best armour that I got from a season pass, so I'm really chuffed with that season. At least we got cool armour at the end of it. The other ones, I mean, you can see like the feature armor. I mean, it just doesn't look as cool. That's like Season 3, that's Season 4. Season 2, which, I guess the hands look cool, but that's about it. And that was Season 1, all the way back when. Which, I don't know. You see, I just think that's the coolest looking one. The best deal we've gotten from a Diablo season pass, in my opinion. Anyway, yeah, we're going to try out the new expansion, as I said. Anyway, before we get started, obviously we're going to look at not just the season pass, a little bit of the story. We're going to, again, it's an impressions kind of a stream. I don't stream the whole season because I just don't see the point. It's the same kind of gameplay 9 times out of 10. I just kind of do a little touchstone, look over the battle pass items, etc, etc. So again, if you enjoy my content, please throw a like and subscribe my ways. It really does help my channel grow and flourish. Alternatively, you find me on Twitter at HelloStitch, posting various news and updates. And with that said, let's get stuck into things, shall we? So, I figured we'd have a little look at the creator as well, because we've got a whole different class to look at in this season. Spiritborn. This is the new one. Spiritborn trailer. I'm pretty sure I've seen this. Oh no. Here we go, this is new, I've seen this.
Children, the most promising face judgment in the mist. Our trial begins and ends with pain.
Okay.
Those who are not called are culled. For the weak, all paths end here. For the worthy, that path leads to power beyond compare. And a sacred charge to wield it well. Though the mortal world was designed to break us. Our hearts, our minds, our bodies. There is
Yeah, my friend rates this as well.
which makes us bold. We
Thinks this new
are
class is
without
pretty
fear.
badass. We'll find out. We'll do some testing.
We walk with the ancient guardians of the unformed lands. Their power is our power. Their cause is our cause. We forge unbreakable bonds in the spirit realm to defeat the horrors of this one. For we
Yeah, the centipede one.
are spirit-born.
Oh, we can get Kong as well. Ooh. King Kong. I'm on board with that. Okay. Well, what have we got? What's the place? Spirit-born are exceptional warriors, melding mastery of their bodies with spiritual gifts. Strong and agile, few enemies match their ferocity. Martial arts, close combat specialists, spirit empowerments, mix the gifts from animal spirits to create a unique style. High mobility, fast, agile, deadly, spirit-born, leap into the fray. Oh, I like speed. Okay. Well, here we go then. This is the one we're going to pick. We've played all the other characters. All the other classes. Can't say how they are now, but because things have changed a bit. Yeah, I just customise you, love. Get to pick my own. Got the same standard face variations, 4 of them. Not like a freckly one. Different ways, okay. Go with that. What about eye colours? Clean. Pretty sure these are similar to crystal. Going forward, I would like more face options and more stuff to change, but good for what it is at the moment. What hairstyles we got? They added anything interesting? Looks like that's straight cut from the Rogue. Mr. X, hello Closet Gamer. You alright, mate? Welcome. Welcome to the party, pal. Just looking at the new Diablo season, mate. Checking it out. Checking it out. Oh, that's floating here, alright. That looks pretty cool, though. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with... That lady warrior don't look like Tifa for sure. Well, I'm sorry, mate. Tifa's taking a break tonight while we look at the new season. While we absorb the new shit that's going on in Diablos. In Diablost. Doblost. Oh, that's quite cool. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, ain't it? Bold stroke. Facial hair. Oh, of course, that's eyebrows for the ladies. Stick with that. Accessories. This is your makeup. Different hair colour, much smaller breasts. Ah, yeah. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, mate. To be honest with you, I think Tifa's boobs are quite big. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure there's ladies out there that have got similar proportions, but... I mean, like I said, mate, you know me, I'm not fussy. Sexy ladies, mate. It's all a plus to me. Markings. Here we go. Do they give you any new markings for this one? Because that'd be quite cool if we got some new markings. Some of these are Kratos inspired apps, absolutely. Oh look, they've got like these piercings in them from the looks of it. She looks like she's got abs like Tifa though, Mr. X. She's certainly got some good abs on her. Now you do have some kind of, I don't think that some of these are new, I think. Should we make it a tattoo? That'd be quite cool. Inked tattoo. I'm good going with that, I think. I left a comment under the last stream from FSM Rebirth. Yeah, I saw it, mate. Don't worry, it's a short comment. Appreciate all your help, mate. As usual. I do read them, it's just, yeah. It's your comments can be quite long. Yeah, so we go with that. Welcome to Season of Hatred Rising. That's what the new season's called. Hatred Rising. Realm Walkers slay these hulking demons to open a portal to a seething realm. Seething realm, choose your path and clear a dungeon to earn a seething opal. Seething opals, powerful consumables with your buff of choice. Corrupted wells of reflection. Find and cleanse these pools to earn greater experience. Okay. So we're doing the seasonal again. No fucking way am I doing hardcore. Only crazy people do that. I look like Lady Warrior from AC Valhalla. Oh, you mean what's her face? I can't remember her name. What's her name? Oh. God, I can't remember the character's name in fucking Valhalla. I tried to wipe that name. I tried to wipe that game from my memory, if I'm being honest. I don't know what I'm going to have. Character I deleted. I'm bringing her back, but in a different class. Alone. Here we go. Gonna get to test it out. It looks like Lady What? Yeah. I know what you meant, mate. Right, so oh my god, look how many difficulties are now here. We've got so we've got hard, standard base 2 that we had before. I remember we only had 4 tiers before. Expert. But these were called Torment ones before, if I recall. And now they've added 8 tiers of difficulty. Armor is reduced by 1,000 and resistance by 100%. Fucking hell. Once it's got 600% more gold and experience. Increased legendary, unique, and mythic unique items under top. Start the Diablo IV's endgame, new activities and items become available. Okay, so we have to run the season this time. Remember last time? I remember they used to give you a choice. I'm hoping I don't have to do the main campaign again, because usually they give you an option if you want to do it. Hell has awoken. Experienced Diablo players. I'd say I'm still good on hard. Here we go. We're gonna see how it goes, Mr. X. We're gonna see how it goes.
This is how the world I knew ended. By 3 they come. By 3 thy way opens.
I need to do some things. No worries, mate. If you got to go, you go. Don't worry about it.
It started with Lilith.
I'll see you tomorrow, mate, for more Rebirth.
The creators of Sanctuary. They each had their own twisted plans for humanity. Lilith most of all.
Salvation lies not in the light, but in you.
Our only hope was a wanderer who'd been fed
This is
the king's
Lorath.
blood. This bond with Lilith was the key to unraveling her plans. Others joined the cause. I, Lorath, was one of them. So was my old friend Donan and Neyrel. I wish things had turned out differently for her. We learned that Lilith wanted
She took
more
Mephisto's
than
gem.
humanity.
Now she's corrupt.
This key unlocks more than the doors of hell. It unlocks our path to the future.
She aimed to devour her father, Mephisto, the Lord of Hatred. He was being reborn in hell.
He's still weak, vulnerable. I must strike. before he can resist.
If Lilith succeeded, we'd all be damned. We had no choice but to follow her into hell.
We did.
The Angel Inarius and his Cathedral of Light were on the demon's trail too. An army of sheep led by a mad lion. The fool saw it as his destiny to kill Lilith.
The heavens do not speak to you anymore.
Through it all, there was another force tugging on the threads of fate. Mephisto himself. He had sent a herald to help the Wanderer hunt Lilith. Not for our benefit, but to save his own hide. Perhaps he was expecting us to join him.
Your lives and those of all humanity depend on what you do next. Choose wisely.
Have fun. I will do, mate. How long will be the stream, Closet Gamer? You fight as Amazon Warrior or Lady Druid. Amazon Warrior, from the looks of it.
I can't say what went through the demon's mind. Anger, yes, but was there more? Regret? Sadness? With her last breath, she warned us of a dire future.
Without me, you would have no victory.
Neyrelle went off to extinguish Mephisto for good. Her
And
heart was
failed.
in the right place, but it was a terrible burden to bear alone. Lilith had been cast down, but our battle with hell had just begun.
Blizzard Entertainment presents. But yeah, I'll be doing about 2.5 hours today, probably. I might need a little longer because this season's going to be a little bit more in depth, I think.
Boy, young one, are you all right? Neyrelle? Oh, you're not well. Please, please, my child, let me help you.
Stay away from me! Neyrelle! Is that how I raised you?
No, Mother. But I must carry this burden alone.
He's losing her shit.
To Akarat's tomb.
But look at you. You're killing yourself.
I don't know how much longer I can...
I'm here, little magpie.
I missed you so much.
I'm so proud of you. But now, I need you to give up.
No. Of course it's you! You monster! Let go of me!
Let go. No. You made a choice. And I warned you, little magpie. There would be consequences.
Yikes.
Surrender.
No! I control the stone!
You hold the stone. You control nothing.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I could use some help.
Oh, not from him, you're not. I imagine this involves our new race, our new clan of, well, our new class, basically. It's the beautiful thing about a server game. Okay, here we go. Innocent unlocked. Is it Kishiad? Oh. Okay. First things first. Okay, we seem to have the same kind of skill trees, everything like that. Ah, different dodge animation, fair enough. Alright, let's look at the battle pass. Bound to be one. Season. If it doesn't boot me back to the fucking desktop. There we go. You get the free. The premium. But we're going to stick with the free for now. Access to 28 free rewards, including 28 Smouldering Ashes, 5 weapon cosmetics, 1 set of roleplay clothing per class, 1 town portal, mount trophy, and title. Well, at least they're not giving us those stupid, what do you call it, fucking nameplates. I'm sorry, but they're just worthless. No one pays attention to them. Let's see how we get on. Right, so I'm going to go for the free. All unclaimed battles from last season were auto-claimed. It says that every time, and I always wondered, does that mean I get everything even if I didn't finish the battle pass? Because I always go out my way to finish the battle passes. But so Season's Blessings, what we got. Earn of Aggression, boost XP, earned from monsters. So get more XP, more legendary item spawns from Hell Chests. Chance to receive a second item purchasing from Provide Curiosity, so an additional item when you give your eyeballs, I think it is, to them. Boost the chance of receiving additional Seething Opal Award after see. I imagine that's a random weapon or an item. Boost the rate you increase your reputation with the Zakarum Remnants. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but we'll find. But I will find out, I'm sure, as I go. We've got the same tiers of, well, different chapters basically. Up to 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Slayer chap. I don't know why they just named. Might as well name them all chapters. Recipes, magic rarity or higher. I've already done one of them then. Jesus, didn't take long. Acquire a nightmare dungeon sigil. Complete a nightmare dungeon. These are pretty standard. Defeat monsters impenitent or higher. Clear strongholds. I'm just glad they got rid of all the PvP based challenges because I never finish them. Just not interested in the PvP. Collect duck type from Infernal Hordes. Oh, so Infernal Hordes are still here then. That's something. Defeat monsters in torment 2 or higher. I imagine all this shit gets easier. Anyway, let's talk about the things that we're here to talk about. The battle pass items. So we've got, first of all, we've got a horse mount. Well, again, no, it's just a new breed, isn't it? A new mount. Okay. Yeah, it's themed around the new design. Or go again. Still don't think it's as cool as last season's. The flaming horse. That was a really good rank 1 reward. It still looks cool, but yeah. It seems to have a comb over. One load of its hair just combed over one side. Interesting move. And obviously we've got the armor, which, yeah, it looks okay. This is our standard cosmetic set. How does this look on the other classes? You have to excuse any low poly bits and pieces because basically see, that still looks cool. I'm basically playing this obviously on the Steam Deck, and because I don't want the game to take ages, it's on lower quality. Okay. Overall, not bad. Scythe. Cosmetic Scythe. Yeah, looks fine. Again, I'm a sucker for aura-based ones, really. Didn't you have like an aura, some ice coming off of that? That would have been quite cool. Yeah, one eye missing. Oh yay, nameplates. Sorry, don't see the point of these things. It's just so they can pad out the battle pass more, I think. Another wand. Sorry, a crook. Smouldering Ash, we know what that does. Two-handed axe for the barbarian class and the druids. Next. Okay, this is our armor for the season, is it? Just like to see how it looks across the other classes. Again, it's not really anything to write home about. Couldn't you have given us another aura-based one? That would have been quite cool. Hammer. Yeah, again, gold with blue. I'm imagining the theme here. Different. Is it just the legging bits? Okay. Water-based. Well, sunken treasure from the looks of it. The treasure beckons. Yeah, water themed. Okay. So I gather that's kind of the theme of the season. Water. Platinum. You know what that is? It's their bullshit currency. So I gather the theme is again pirates. From the looks of it. Empty shell. Oh, here we go. Emotes. He's not doing the snap. Are we not seeing it? Okay, that's not working. What else? Another wand. Staff thing. Whatever. Okay, this is the chest plate. Okay, we've got a little bit of emberage going on in the paulets. I just don't think it looks as cool as the fire, does it? It just doesn't look as cool. It looks better on that. Oh no, you can see it on all of them actually. My bad. It's got that little bit near the neck, which looks kind of cool. Oh, that's not good. Hair clipping. Okay, I need to fix that shit. Scythe, that's going to be for the neck rope. Smouldering Ash. If you can view your birth and death simultaneously from the 5th dimension, does it mean our fates are already predetermined? Jesus, Playmaker. You're asking this question on a Thursday? Welcome to the stream. I suppose it does. Kind of imply that. Because you're basically saying you've looked at the origins of your life. You're looking... In fact, you don't even need to look at the origins because you already know them. Technically, you only need to look at the end. And then you're... Basically, you know where your path is. But then again, you could argue the question, would you be kept on that path? Would you be forced to go that path? And no matter what changes you make to not end up on that path, you still, through fate alone, end up on that path. I don't really know if you could. Depends if fate's real. If you could see the end of your life, I suppose you could make changes that might alter it. So, It's an interesting question. But a very deep one for fucking Thursday, let me tell you that much. Christ almighty. Oh, peg leg. This is definitely pirate themed now. You can have a peg leg. You can run around with one leg. That's quite cool. Changes it up a bit. I'm not saying I'd wear it, but it's quite funny. Okay. More cosmetic. Axe. Oh, sorry, more, not cosmetic, platinum. Axe. I think that seems rational. You play this, but not WoW. Yeah. I told you, everyone's got their vice. This is my one. It's demonic flavoured. I'm a fan of demons. It's my kink. But yeah. This is the one service game I do tend to dip into, Playmaker. Axe. Okay. I've actually spent money in this game, which just shows you how insane I am. Sorcerer, Necromancer. Okay, it's a scroll. Fair enough. A lantern on a... Again. Yeah, it looks fine. Nothing to write home about, though. Quit from the emote wheel. But they're not doing the emotes. Do I have to press something to make them do it? I'm not paying you shit. So you're saying if I was gay in the future, I'll die in the past? I'm joking, mate. I don't know. Hey, you're asking me philosophical questions, and not only that, you know I know absolutely fuck all. You know I'm like the most uncultured fucker out there. I'm the last person you guys should be getting advice from, or asking philosophical questions to. Oh shit! FF7 got a makeover. Coach, welcome. No, we're checking out the new season, mate. We're seeing what's here. We're seeing what's happening. All I know is the emotes won't play, so that's interesting. You think the developers were like, all the fucker did last time was moan that the emotes weren't good enough, so now we're going to make sure they don't work on the battle pass so you can't look at them and review them. Right, so we can't look at the emotes. We can't judge the emotes, guys. We're not good enough. Even though the armour, I suppose the spiky knuckles look quite cool. I just want aura. I like auras on the armour. I like the flaming set. That was really cool. Look at that. I do hope we're going to get to the end. It's going to be a really bitchin' set. Star blade. Fine. Spiky shoes. Again, nothing to really write home about. They could have put some glowy bits on there, I think. That would have been nice. Change for different costumes. What you do with the gloves as well. Spiky gloves. Sword. Swashbuckling sword. This is definitely pirate vibes. We're definitely doing pirate themed shit for this battle pass. These gloves are quite cool. Yeah, these aren't bad. Cool leather looking gloves. I'd like some more of this shit, but oh well. Having a giggle, mate. Absolutely. You know me, mate. I'm always having a giggle on here. You know me. I always like to check out the shit that's going on. I did welcome you to the party, though, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did. My memory's shit. Oh, another emote that's not going to play. Well, you just have to imagine that it looks amazing. Right, Blizzard? More ashes. We know what they do. Sword. Yeah, okay. Just nothing to write home about. Yeah, that's pretty cool, to be fair. I like the horns. Yeah, that could look alright. Yeah, alright. I'll say the helmet looks cool. The jewel sticking out the head. Oh my god, that's what Nayrel's gonna do, isn't it? In the season. That's basically saying that you stick the gem in your head and then you let the demon take you over. At least that's what I think it is anyway. Oh look, another remote that's not going to work. Dun dun dun. Purchase everything. Oh, of course, mate. Of course. I'll do it with my untapped millions. Don't worry, I will. No, in all seriousness, I probably will end up buying. I usually go through the entire battle passes anyway. I've done all of them up until now. An upside down spiky wand. Okay. More platinum. Yay. Another remote that's not going to work. Swift and certain. Good stuff. Season journey. Right. Yeah. That's certainly a ship steering wheel or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know what it's called on a ship. More platinum. Oh, gravestone. Couldn't they change the colour of them? Make them look a little different because, yeah, you should use the same kind of vibe. Smouldering ash, we got 2 there. Oh, town portal. Water based, of course. Of course, it's water based. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Now we're talking. Okay. I can get on board with that. Like a frosty running aura kind of going down it. Alright. It'd be cool if it's going down both hands, but okay, I gather there's a reason it's not. Okay, we got some aura shit going on. I'm on board for aura shit. Give me an aura on my character, I'm happy. Okay, this could be good then. This could be good. At least they give us one set where I'm like, okay, cool. Standard bow and arrow, yeah, gold and blue, typical theme. Smouldering ash, okay, yeah. All nameplates! Nameplates! It's always good to see a nameplate in a battle pass. Do you know why? Because it's a waste of time. Platinum currency. Oh. Big fucking horn. War horn is that? Is that a war horn? I don't know what that is. More platinum. Feels like we're getting more platinum than we usually do. 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60. Yeah, the only tier that doesn't seem to have it is the first one. All the other ones seem to have some bits and pieces in them. Okay. What else? Okay, that was pretty cool. That was pretty fly. It's the best the best looking bit of armor I've seen in this season so far. Or again, not armor, but equipment, kind of like weapon based. More ash. Oh, a title, Lost Remnant. Cool. Hooves. We've got a little bit of aura going on there. It'd been cool if they were a little bit brighter, maybe going down the shoe, but okay. Man, it's not on all of them. So wait a minute, it's only on... That aura is only on the Spiritborn set. You lazy fuckers. You mean everyone else gets a shit looking piece of... No aura on their fucking shoes. Why not? Why is it only the Spiritborn? I've got a friend that likes Diablo so much he got the $90 edition of Vesselofhatred. Yeah, I don't mean to be a pay pig in this instance, but so did I. I've got no leg to stand on there. I paid for the most expensive edition as well. Yep, call me a fool. Come on. Come on. Call me an idiot. Call me a pay pig. I'm the reason Blizzard keep going down this route. Come on. Come on, Goj, you can lay into me. I'm willing to take it because I'm the one who always moans about this shit and yet I always pay. He pre-downloaded it, launched it, he started playing the Spiritborn class, went to the new area and said, you must purchase the expansion to access this area. Please turn back. Sheesh. No, it's all good. I wouldn't mind if you did. I wouldn't mind if you did. I told you, this is the one game I do sink money into. This is why I don't go to other ones. Like when people say to me, play WoW, play this, play that. I'm like, no, I've got one game that I leech money into and it's only Diablo. I'm only doing it for Diablo. I ain't doing it for any others. I ain't getting into any other service-based game. Anything where I've got to pay money. There's only going to be one game I do that with. I'll do it with Diablo or I do it with any of the others. And I'm only doing it with Diablo because again, me demon persona. I'm rolling with the demon. Again, that just doesn't look as cool. You should make that gem brighter. What else? Smoldering ash. Okay. Just doesn't look as cool. Can you make that gem an aura? Make it pump out like brightness or something. I don't know. I'm just a sucker for the aura-based stuff. I don't like it when it looks generic. Yeah, gold and blue again. I mean, it's the vibe throughout the entire set. That looks cool. Druid, Barbarian, and Spiritborn. Okay. Alright, that looks cool. No, it's all good. I don't mind that. I also like dedicate myself to one live service. That's what GT7 is for me. Although Elder Scrolls Online is worth it, I've got to get back into it. Well, I think you can play that for free though, can't you? Or do they have battle passes? Because yeah, I agree. For me, one service game is always enough. You shouldn't be buying for multiple of them. Because they're all a fucking rip-off, ultimately. Like, when the servers go down, you won't have any of this shit. Well, and this is one of the reasons that I try to rally against them. Because, again, the fact they've gone online means we have no recourse to play any of our old shit anymore. But, yeah. More platinum, more ashes. The gravestone. Do wish they just changed the colour of them, mate. I'm looking a little bit more interesting than just the same colour. Give us some range. Okay. Alright, we've got a little bit of aura going on there. At least this is on all of the characters. Good. You didn't do that with the shoes, did you? Fucking hell. It's not that much aura there. Anyway, let's go next. We've got our axe. Again, no aura. Why not? Ashes. Another gravestone, which can't really see what that is. Looks like some weird skeleton thing, I guess. I don't know. Platinum. Oh, here we go. Yeah, eye patch. There's certainly a pirate vibe going on. My dude looks cool with an eye patch. Next. Bow and arrow. Yeah, okay, that looks cool. Good for the rogue. No, ESO is not free, but the bundle editions go on sale often. No, I mean like free to play once you've got it installed. Because I was pretty sure it was, unless they've changed it. I mean, admittedly, I haven't played it in years, but I remember when you used to be able to play it for free. And then, I don't know what happened. Because, I haven't touched it in a long time. But maybe they've had paid editions now, I don't know. Smouldering Ash. More titles, Seething Vengeance. Down with the Ship. Okay, that's quite cool. It's a ship-based one. Alright. Again, I do wish we could change the colour of them. Alright, okay, so here we go. Cosmetic armour, the chest piece. Okay, that's cool. Alright, I'm not made out of stone. That looks cool. That time we had a cool looking. Keep doing the aura armours. Keep doing auras. That's what we want. We want that shit to sparkle. We want it to look cool. Abso-fucking-lutely. I do wish all the other parts glue up like quite glowy like that, but look at the eagle mouth as well on the side. That's quite cool. Is that an eagle? Is it a monster? Don't know. Does look cool though. Got monsters on one side, like a bird thing on the right. That's quite cool. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. You know what's not quite cool? You. I already know I'm not cool, Gage. You're talking to an idiot here. I'm speaking on here like my opinion matters to Blizzard. It doesn't. I'm doing this for my own sake. Sword. Yeah, I guess it looks fine. I just wish it had aura in it. Just it looked glowy. I want it to look shiny. More ashes. A druid. Okay, I guess that looks okay. More currency. More currency. Another portal. Alright. Nameplate! Don't we love nameplates, guys? They're fucking awesome. They're not awesome. That's like one of the last rewards you get. An ugly fucking plate to put your fucking character head on. Stupid. Okay, that's cool. Sorcerer, Necromancer. Alright. I'll give you that one. Smouldering Ash times 3. The skull. Oh yeah. Okay, that looks cool. Here we go. Yeah, that looks pretty badass. I think they're learning. I think they're learning to do better armors. They're gradually getting there. They're starting to think a bit more. The horse looks cool as well. Or the mount, sorry. Cool. Is that a mimic chest? It's got tongues coming out of it. That looks like a mimic chest. You guys been watching too much fucking Dark Souls? My cat is out here being an absolute menace to birds and squirrels. Yeah. I remember my cat used to bring in mice and shit and then let them go in the house. Very nice of him. But anyway, that's the seasonal pass. Very tasty stuff, guys. Well, at least they've got one armor set that I'm on board with that might make it worth the money. I do wish I thought all of it was worth the money. I just never do. It's never that impressive. I don't know what else to say. Unlocks at character level 25 upon acquiring Codex of Power aspect. Okay, yeah, we've got that. Right, so let's try out this new class then. Let's see what we got. We've got some levels we can prescribe. If the game doesn't crash. Right, so let's have a look at the starting. Rock Splitter. So rush your target and clobber enemies in front of you, dealing that. Thunder Spike, quickly jump forward, piercing strike, dealing 2 damage. Thrash, dive at enemy and slash into it, dealing damage. Your third attack unleashes a rapid series of slashes around your target. Your third attack pierces further, dealing 6 damage, reducing your evade cooldown. Third attack strikes enemies around you, dealing 5 damage. Withering Fist, dart at and jab an enemy several times, dealing a total of 1 damage and applying 5 poison damage over 6 seconds. I'm going to lean into poison this time, I think. I haven't done a poison character. Your third attack bursts your target damage surrounding enemies and slaying them by 30%. Let's lean into being a sick and deadly poison. Gain 1 vigor for every nearby enemy poisoned by Withering Fist, up to 10. Withering Fist third attack spreads poisoning to 3 nearby unaffected. Enemies poison. No, I'm a damage dealer. What else we got? Unlocked a new tier. What we got here? Casting core skill increases all vigor generation by 5% for 3 seconds. Stinger. Strike a small area, dealing 30 damage to enemies as well as all poisoned enemies. Let's equip that. Put one in there. Stinger strikes a vulnerable enemy, it heals you for 10% of your health. Let's add that in. Follow through your basic skills. Deal 2% increased damage, doubled to 4% for third casts. Casting core skill increases all vigor generation. That's going to be how I do my moves. One in there. Vortex. Create a cyclone that pulls enemies in when followed by crushing downdraft that deals 6% damage. Fly into the air, creating a cloud which makes enemies at your target location vulnerable. Let's try that. Alright. Let's mix this up. Let's try it. Rekindle faith. Investigate rising activity at the Cathedral of Light. Okay, that was an interesting move. Through this crowd.
Same as always. Put a sinner on parade, and the masses will come to gawk. Just be thankful it wasn't you.
They got rid of the difficulty thing though. That's where you monitored your difficulty before. Looks like they've got rid of it. Stitchy and Alonzo, what's up? DM, welcome dude.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Oh yeah. You're right, what happened?
Leave her be. She suffered enough already. I will tell you what you wish.
Who the fuck is this guy? I don't know.
It started last
He's got
night
initials as his name.
with the tolling of the bells.
Unless his name is actually Demon. That could be possible. Oh, here we go. What's this then?
Behold, the Reverend Mother Prova and the Burn Knight Yorivar, sole survivors of the battle at Hell's Gate.
Ah, that crazy woman.
Today we gather to witness the dawn of a new age. One made possible by the courage and sacrifice of our father Inarius. Yorivar and I have returned from the depths of hell, bearing his message along with the scars of our trials, to show that our devotion.
But basically, her entire army was wiped out.
In hell, I was cleansed by battle and flame. Doubt and wickedness were burned away. But in the end, I was preserved. May all who serve the light do the same. This man is a mercenary, sworn to the service of the murderer, Lorath. He
They're
tried
after
to
Lorath.
keep the Horadrim girl, Neyrel, from our judgment. A girl who threatens us all by carrying a fragment of the very same evil I battled in hell.
Do you agree to repent of your sins and walk with us in the light?
I do. I do. Bless you, Reverend Mother. Thank you. In the name of the Holy Father, I swear it.
Release him.
With all due respect, Reverend Mother, Father Inarius' mercy was great, but did he not also preach justice?
He's gonna kill him anyway.
Where then was the mercy for Yosef when Lorath slaughtered him?
Yorivar.
What does it say about the cathedral if we allow such sins to go unpunished? Neither Lorath or the girl have been found. We have gained nothing. So tell me, is he owed mercy? Or is it justice? Justice!
In other words, mate, you're. Oh! Oh, I thought he stabbed him. No. Oh!
You see, his sins were too great, too deep, and his faith was not
You lost your bananas, love.
enough to preserve him. Evil will no longer be tolerated in sanctuary, and we will show the heavens that we are worthy.
Lynch mob. I've got a DEC on my hands. Dangerous environmental cat. That sounds about right, Gage.
I'll not have the faithful of Inarius shedding tears for a sinner. I won't say it twice. Where's your decency? Clear off! And you, your Prava's abandoned lapdog. Is that right?
What a dick. Hello, dinging energy machine. This is Goji Banana reporting for duty. The Horadrim, more like it. Appreciate the welcome in, like walking into a biker bar as the T800. Yeah, that's basically what I always aim for when I invite you guys in. You wish, mate, more like walking into a bar as Sid from Ice Age. Or bar. Or bird. You guys are idiots. Which cremate remains of burned knights, victims scattered and mixed with irreverence. Lovely. I answer only to myself.
Dismal, faithless existence. That's the problem with you and Horadrim. Such thinking always leads to hubris, and hubris leads to failure.
And failure leads to hate, and hate leads to pain, and pain leads to suffering.
Chased away the little one, that brat, Neyrel. Only comfort left for him is at the bottom of a bottle. Tread carefully, wanderer. Judgment hungers for you both. And outside the city walls, not even our reverend mother will be able to stay its hand.
Oh, she did shit to stop you, did she? Oh, he just got a level up for doing nothing.
Probably already sent his zealots after Laura. The old man better still be alive.
I remember my friend telling me they basically given this new class American accents. She does sound American. Deekhead. Ro thinks he's cool but couldn't keep a car on the Nürburgring track for exactly a minute. Burn. I can keep it on the track long enough to steal your girl. Oh. Boo pew pew pew. You guys need to do one of those slow-mo gun battles from Spaced. That's what you need to do. You need to hash this out in a slow-mo gunfight with finger pistols. Best way to do it. Best way to hash it out and decide who truly is the victor. Injuries increase dodge charge during evade. Gain bonus based on the weapon type you wield, casting a focus skill. Let's get some more figure generation. But you slip up and crash and I get your girl back. This guy, this fucking guy. He needs to slow his roll, doesn't he? He needs to do what the Rock says. The Rock says. The Rock. Find Lorath. Oh, I've got to find Lorath. Okay. Let's change up the horse. Let's get properly mounted, shall we? Got quite a few horses. Season of Loot Reborn. I've got a blood red horse. That's like an evil steed by the looks of it. Yeah, let's go with that. Next. PH. That doesn't seem like it's got a thumbnail. Yeah, let's go with that, I guess. Yes.
Take care, traveler.
There we go. Horsey is adequately geared. Hell yeah. Slow-mo gunfight. P90, foul combo, he's done for. Okay then, Neo and Alonso is Agent Smith. I'm Neo and Alonso's Agent Smith. Hell yeah, that would be epic. Smith and Wesson for me. That's all I need. DM, you don't seem to understand that Neo is not special at all. It's only when he becomes the one. Okay, quite cool. Figured we try a little bit of combat.
I'm out of vigor.
Don't fuck with me. Okay.
Will you help me, stranger?
What happened to you, bruh? Have a potion.
Thank you, stranger.
Just took one of my drinks. Took one of my juices. Okay. I gotta kill him before he becomes the one. Exactly. You do that, you'll win, Goj. I mean, technically though, Neo lost to Agent Smith. He gave up, didn't he? Basically, in the end, Neo died. Save us all from our sins. At least that's the message from the film I got. No, I was using it as a reference because it was a slow-mo gunfight for 30 seconds before switching to hand-to-hand combat. Have you guys seen Spaced? Because what I mean is, there's an episode of Spaced where they do a slow-mo gun style fight. That's what I meant. Swords, caravans around you for 4 seconds after launching, continues to make enemies vulnerable. Nice. Okay. If you guys Google it, you'll see what I mean. Spaced slow-mo gunfight. I'm here to help Lorath. Let me through.
Deny me again, and you will join the condemned sin. I will ask only once more. What do you know of Lorath Nar?
I know that he's a recluse and a drunk, but he's not the one burning people alive.
Silver words from
Yeah, they have got American accents.
you will atone.
Here we go.
Need more time. I need more vigor.
Holy shit!
Not ready. I'm low on vigor. I need more time. I don't have enough vigor. Not ready yet.
Hey boy. Alright. That. Quit that. Gloves. Better spear. I think that's the best gear I'm gonna get. Lorath, where are you, brah?
I wish you'd arrived a moment sooner.
Table was turned over and destroyed during the Burning Knight's frenzied search. Alchemical ingredients have been scavenged and searched thoroughly. The heap of books and scrolls investigated by the Burning Knights, then discarded. The bookcase has been well rummaged through, now with damaged shelves and missing books. The hidden door seems to be jammed. Too late, I'm already on my way. Okay, how about Liquid vs Solid? I have not. Metal Gear Solid 4. Everyone's done a Liquid vs Solid. Come on, guys. But Takes from the Borderlands did a legendary 5-minute scene parody of what you're talking about. Oh, did it? Yeah, well, it got it from Space. Space was the first one to do it. I know, because it was super cool when I watched it. It's a funny episode. He had a 5-minute finger gun fight. Yeah, but this is like really slow-mo and dramatic. It's quite funny, actually. What's a transbian? Why do you ask me these questions, Playmaker? I ain't got a fucking clue. Google it, I guess. Uh-oh, look who's back, I see. Playmaker loves to come back and ask me confusing questions because he knows my brain capacity is pretty shit. It's what I am, Playmaker, you bigot. Jesus, Playmaker, don't stop being so nasty to people. It's fucking horrible, isn't it? You alright?
No. Shins broken. Legs are dead weight.
Where is Lorath?
Don't know. No one knows. Third time I've come here looking for him. First time I got caught. Brought a message for the old man. We found Neyrelle.
Neyrelle? Is she safe?
A friend of mine is keeping an eye on her. The steelsmith, Raher. Biggest man in Biakul. He'll know where she's gone. Wanderer.
We need to get Neyrelle.
So many corpses. Always leading to you. And who is this?
Have you know, I just got here, love. What are you doing here,
I
father?
came to seek aid. Haradrim. Lorath. He was profane, yes.
Yeah.
Reliable.
True.
I see he isn't here.
And your fucking mission failed, love.
As if I'd answer now.
Leave, Prava. Your knights are dead already. No sense in joining them.
My knights? How poorly do you think of me that I would beat a woman half to death? This was Urivar's doing, not mine.
Who is Urivar? What do you know of him?
He's a nutter.
He was just another man of faith. Another knight marching through hell. Nameless, faceless. I never knew what he truly was. Until now. A repentant man prays for forgiveness, and Urivar burns him alive. There's no faith in such an act, no redemption. Only ego.
You didn't stop him.
No, I didn't.
Jesus, that was lag.
He's begun a war for the cathedral's heart. I am not your enemy, Wanderer. To save every life when I gave is to my blessing. The war. Not when we shed blood together in the streets of Chaldeum. And not now. Your mind is poisoned against me. I see that. But in time, you will accept the truth. All those
This is why I hate this being an online game.
Must huddle together, lest we die alone in the cold. It's no use talking to her. Just go. Find Raher. I'll be fine.
Fucking right. They should remake Diablo but call it Diabla and make all the bosses girls for the woke people equality. OG bro, go eat the XQC video. Kamala Harris was giving a speech while streaming World of Warcraft and Trump giving a speech. Oh yeah, I remember seeing this on Twitter, like they were doing like some kind. I remember there was being banners or something put in fucking World of Warcraft. I mean, if it wasn't more of a sign of things getting over political in games, that's a sign of it, isn't it? Really. The presidential debate has now got to be put into people's game game experiences. They really do need to fucking pull their head out their arse. This is escapist entertainment. I do not care about Kamala Harris or her fucking bullshit. It's just... Can't just play a game anymore. It's got to be about the fucking politics. Shit I don't care about. I've never cared about. How do you know a lot of that?
I'm just a messenger. A friend of a friend. I only know Lorath by reputation.
Fair enough. What? No lie, bro. We live in a simulation now. Wow, well, I want to live in a simulation, but at the moment it seems to be... the real world seems to be bleeding into my simulation, and I'd rather it not. I don't care about other people's politics. I never really have. I've got mine, but I would never put them on you guys. I've got things I believe in. I would never say you've got to adhere to my beliefs, because again, you're all individuals. Everyone's got a fucking opinion, and they are entitled to that opinion. But to say that I want to play a game and experience a load of other people's fucking opinions, no, I don't. I don't want some fucking presidential debate forced on my experience either. I find it fucking gross, if I'm honest. What do you want with
I
Nayrel?
want to save her, of course. I can ensure her punishment is fair and merciful. Not the bloodbath Urivar will doubtlessly call for.
But to these people, again, to a lot of people who love this messaging, they'll call me a right-winger, when in fact I'm not. I just don't care what people's politics are. Who was streaming WoW? Make gaming great again? No, there was a plaque. I remember seeing, like, I think it was on Twitter. I remember seeing a plaque of something, and I think it was saying an image someone dummied up. But apparently there was somehow the presidential debate was leaking into WoW, and I was like, what? And I glanced at it, and I was like, look, you're fucking stupid if you're doing that. But okay. I don't care, do what you want to WoW, I'm not playing it anyway.
Because the church is changing. Surely you've seen it. What I began as an act of mercy has become an act of sadism.
Mercy. You sent a priest to murder Lorath.
I sent a priest to bring him to judgment. Lorath was the one to choose murder, not I. He earned execution twice over. But even the greatest of sins can be forgiven in a time of need.
Yeah, but he didn't want to be judged by you. A faith-keeping zealot, basically. Don't blame him for fucking going on the run. I'm like so unaware of what's going on, me too. Don't look it up. Don't waste your time. Just... yeah. Let's just enjoy some Diablo. This woman is wounded, will you help her?
Help me. She's more likely to slit my throat.
And lo, the ailing child was brought before the Holy of Holies. I know your fear, child. I felt it too. I will help her as the Father helped me. Be certain of it.
Akarat bless me. But somehow I believe her.
Really? That's all she had to say. Okay. Now where are we going? Holy shit, that's a long fucking trek. Jesus Christ. Okay. Walk there then. Speak with Ray here in Gear Cole. My name is Diablo. Goji's typing is turning into Geo's. Playmaker appearing and already going hell on politics and in watching TV and looking on, and I'm watching TV and looking at this at the same time. I still need to clean my room but paused on it. I do that all the time. I just don't feel it's necessary. I mean, you don't have to. At the moment, you're not going to see more politics than fucking Twitter. If you go on Twitter, you'll see the extreme left calling people in the middle bigots, and also people on the right bigots. And you'll also see people on the right calling people who aren't in favour or who are not going against wokies or whatever. And again, it's just back and forth. Anyone in the middle isn't safe. Anyone on either side isn't safe. Just a cooking pot for argumentation and bullshit that doesn't really fucking matter. I mean, I wouldn't mind if it was a genuine discussion, but it's not. It's just people going up in little cliques and basically shouting vitriol at each other. Without anything even really being sorted. No agreements coming to terms with or anything. It's an absolute waste of fucking time. That's why I don't even wade into it anymore. I did a little bit initially, but you just get trolled. It's absolutely pointless. Passive gain 10% dodge chance. From in front of you releasing a shockwave. Passive gain. Worth waves of insect that bite enemies. Oh, let's try that. I like the idea of summoning some insects. 10% block chance. Still like this. It's quite cool. So I put on music or podcasts and do a bunch of cleaning. Yeah, I do well. Whenever I've got to do chores, I basically put some fun. I've been listening to the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth soundtrack. I've been listening to that shit whenever I do anything menial. I've just been putting that on blast. Getting right into it. Because music in Final Fantasy VII, make no mistake, is some of the best music ever. Weed is the new crack and gay is the new black. No one is safe, but we must always remember who started it back around 2015, and that's where I'll end it. I think it, for me personally, it started with when did this whole like stupid push happen? I'd say for me, when I first noticed it being terrible, poorly written shit with shall we say forced inclusion and again bad writing in general, I would say The Last Jedi. Star Wars was the first one to do it for me personally. Star Wars with The Last Jedi was absolute shit. Considering it had a really promising first entry, the second film was dog water. Absolute crap. Absolute shit. And I'm not the only one who thinks so. Even a load of people, even a load of progressives think that film was shit. And again, it's what started this divide. Let's be honest. That was what borned it all, I think, for me anyway. For me, I don't know where you guys experienced it first, but for me, that was where it was. The map for Diablo IV already was gigantic. I know, it's gotten bigger, hasn't it? Well, actually, it's not much bigger. No, it's about the same. I could if I want to. Stop pretending to be negative. It doesn't exist. Evil, negativity, and violence aren't real. They are theories of the past, so stop pretending to be negative. Well, I don't know. Believe what you want, mate. Believe what you want. Got a new plan behind a thumbtack. Got some more funds from the money stack. Nice. The world is a perfect place. Everyone body is right. Nobody is wrong. Wow. Toxic positivity, I think, is about as shit as toxic negativity. They're both not helpful. Look, I don't care again. I don't care your political affiliation. If you like a game for whatever reason, okay, you like it. If you hate a game for whatever reason, okay, you hate it. That's your opinion. You're entitled to it. I'm not going to go down the reasons of why or any of that shit. I mean, I'm sure you'll give me your reasons, and again, I may or may not agree with them, but I won't try and change your mind on them. I'm here to have fun. I'm here to have a laugh. I'm looking for Rahia.
Lucky day, friend. You seem to have found him.
Ooh.
I hope the cobbler didn't send you. Such a kind heart. Patched up her doorframe once. Now she sends every poor soul that needs a carpenter my way. Only that's not quite what
I'm here for Neyrelle.
Ah, a friend of Lorath's then.
Yeah.
Here, step into my workshop. Some things are best shared in privacy. And comfort.
Dun 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 dun. I'm joking, bro. That's how the left think. Yeah. Well, if I'm honest, mate, I think both sides think like that. I mean, look, I think, again, I don't consider myself a person on the right. I consider myself a person on the left. But, to the extreme left, I am a person on the right. Because think you should have your own opinion. I think, again, neutrality is a thing. I think you can not give a shit about a person's politics. Like, I've got my politics, other people have got theirs. I've got the things I believe about gaming, other people have got theirs. And I don't judge people based on that shit. It's their opinion at the end of the day. But toxic positivity, toxic negativity. There's people out there that think, yeah, as you quite rightly stated, that you can't have an opinion if it's negative. You have to be positive about this shit. You can't go out there and say, I fucking hated that. It's terrible. This is shit. This was done poorly. And there's people out there going, oh, you're being negative, you're being toxic, you're being nasty. And I'm just like, no, I'm sharing my opinion. If you can't live with it, then you need to go elsewhere to someone who's going to ape your opinion. Hell, if you don't agree with my opinion, go and find someone who you maybe do agree with. Again, I'm not coming out here saying my opinion is the opinion. Some people have got, again, people think differently. I just find it annoying, like you said, and I'm sure a lot of you do, when you have people coming out and basically saying, yeah, you're being a hater, you're being a wokey, you're being this, you're being that. I tire of these arguments. That's not an argument. That's not an argument. I don't care. I don't care who you are. A lot of people don't. Even people who are being called bigots and racists and whatever, they're not. They've got an opinion. There's people who can't handle it. You know, you need to be able to get off your soapbox. Accept things are how they are. People are people. Fucking stupid. I agree, yeah, I was about to laugh. Playmaker is a funny guy, good stuff. We joke a lot, I like. We joke a lot alike. What have we become? You can't Karen a Jaren, bro. Why are we here just to suffer? Why you got others who are trying to survive like the rest of us? I just think, again, when you consider the climate at the moment as well, you've got world wars going on. Like, you've got Russia fighting, like, you've got people dying day in, day out. And then you've got a bunch of touched people over on Twitter who are arguing about video games and wokeness and, again, toxic positivity to a certain degree, where you can't criticize anything. If you didn't like it, you can criticize anything you want. I don't give a fuck. Like, people can tell me they hate Final Fantasy VII. I think DEM doesn't like it. I'm not gonna go over to DEM and call him an absolute prick or insult him, because again, he doesn't like it. I'm not gonna force it on anyone who's not interested in it. Why would I do that? You know, I don't like car games. Goji and DEM do, but I'm not gonna, you know, I hope they don't think I'm a prick because I don't like them. Again, we've all got our tastes. We've all got our opinions. We're entitled to them. Anyone else trying to shut people down for their opinions, as far as I'm concerned, is a fucking arsehole. You gotta deal with it. You gotta deal with it. You know, I don't expect people to like what I like. I never have. You like what you like. You know, and I'm not gonna like necessarily what they like. That's fine. Geo likes fucking Minecraft. Nick likes Minecraft. I hate Minecraft. I see why people like it. I don't. But again, to people who are coming out and going, you know, no one exactly. No one likes car games, but I do. Well, no, lots of people like car games. I just don't. You know, I don't see the appeal. I never have. I don't see the appeal of sport games in general. I think they're lazy. I think they're made lazily. I think they're scanned in. I don't think there's any real, at least for me anyway, personally, I don't think they innovate enough. I think they should bolt on a nice story to a car game or something like that. I like a car game with a good narrative or something like that. Some far-reaching thing other than it just being a game about cars. But then I'm a person who wants a narrative with my games. So a lot of people just want gameplay, and that's fine. Again, it's a different taste. Some people just want to jump into a car and drive really fast and race people. That's fine. I don't. I want a story. If I have to get in a car, and I want it to be a good story. I used to like Driver, stuff like that, where you were kind of like a cool, slick guy. I mean, GTA, like the early GTAs as well. I liked that. I liked being a guy who could get things done. Again, just it's all well and good driving in a car, but I didn't want the car to be the point of the experience. You know, like I said, everyone's got their taste. Everyone's got it, and they're all entitled to it. I don't expect anyone to ape the shit I like. I don't expect them to. Come on my stream. You have to watch what I'm playing, obviously, but you don't have to enjoy it. You can still leave. I'm not going to force you to stay. I could force you to stay. No, I couldn't. Let's go in. I hate Minecraft too.
Yes, Papa.
Oh. You know what I say, jog on. The Robloxers and Fortniters. I like to play game everywhere from 80s to now. Yeah, so do I. And Apex losers. Well, again, I just don't. Again, I don't care what people play. Ultimately, it's down to them. You know, people like Minecraft. That's up to them. I don't judge them for that. Some people just like it. That's fine. I don't. You know, I just play what I want to play. I let people play what they want to play. Don't judge them for it. You know, people play what they want. Everyone's got their own taste. You have information for me? What have you got, boy?
Come, sit.
This is definitely a proper expansion. We've even got like animated cutscenes.
Faye, have you seen my... This is my daughter, Fayira. We can speak freely here.
Speak freely?
I understand you.
And yeah, F7 as well. I don't like it, but you know, it doesn't bother you. No, it doesn't. I don't care, mate. I don't expect you to like it. I don't expect anyone to like it. I love it.
How did she seem?
You needn't be so cautious. I know what she carries.
I love this because it's demon flavoured. I love me some demon stuff.
She went in search of passage across the river into Nahantu.
What? You just let her go off alone? You didn't even offer to help her? What is wrong with you?
Could you fetch the set chisel for me, dear?
Yes, Papa.
Why don't you help her, brah?
Is a foundling of circumstance, if not neglect. She and the welfare of this town are the responsibility I have taken onto my shoulders. Just as you, Lorath, and Nerel have chosen to carry the burden of creation on yours. I will not trade one for another. Would you?
I suppose not.
You care too much, my friend. But that is a glad thing. Whatever you need while you're on Gaokul, I will be by your side. They've returned. Stay put, Faye. If trouble comes a-knocking...
Then I go to the hideout, like you said.
Get out of here, love. The demon's coming. The demon's coming. I kill them all. These people are just so dramatic about this shit. Well, again, I just think there's so much dramaticism about all of it. You know, you've got people looking into things too deeply to find woke things, just like you've got people who are going out of their way to force diversity into things where in the past it worked fine when it was just naturally, again, you didn't make a character black just for the sake of making them black. There was a reason, because you had a character design of a character being black. Just like you've got, again, you've got people over forcing like ugly women and stuff. And body positivity. You've got all of this shit, which, okay, it's fine, but at the same time, you can't make every project about that. You do need to have some range. You do need to do different things. You can't just keep pandering. You do need to start making some unique decisions. See, again, I just think we've overcorrected. We had a I think we needed more of a balance, but now I think we've gone complete opposite way. And anytime anyone has a problem with it, they're just called a bigot or a racist. And they're like, no, I mean, more than anything, I don't think you should be hamstringed into making a character a certain race or whatever. It's up to you. You can make the character what you want. You shouldn't be forced to make them look ugly or whatever. You can make them however you want to make them. And I just think, because of all the shit I've seen lately, it's very clear there is something being pushed. Just like there's people, again, on the other side who are overlooking things and calling everything woke. You know, there's a lot of that. But yeah. If FF14 is 70% female players, does it make me gay if I play it? I don't think so, mate. It makes you a human being who likes a Final Fantasy game. Because I play WoW. Again, it doesn't make you anything from where I sit. You enjoy the game. That's it. It's not really a political play at hand. At least I don't feel there is. Yes, so it does. Stitch is actually currently wearing a dress. Shush, Goj. No one can know I'm wearing a dress. Or that I'm still hiding in the gamer closet. No one can know that. Even though I am called Closet Gamer. You guys have got to deal with that shit. Star Wars Theory is a one-man army who's defending his channel and career from these guys who are after him about him not liking the Acolyte, and they turn it into the biggest thing ever. Yeah, but again, he's defending his opinion. I admit he does get annoyed. I've seen him get really vicious about the Acolyte particularly. But for me, that's criticism still. He's not saying he wishes death on any of the people who made the Acolyte. He thinks that the person who wrote the show shouldn't write anything else because they're terrible, and I agree with him. But it's his opinion. Again, he's not only that, one of the things that always strikes me very strongly, even when he criticises shit, he always says at the end of his videos, look, don't go out there and hate people. Go out there, share your opinion, be respectful. And again, people always try and take him down, even though he tells his audience not to attack people. And they think somehow he can control an audience that's going to say what they want anyway, especially if they're on Twitter. Fucking hell, Twitter's a battleground. It's just, there's fucking trenches, I swear to God. But it's not only him, there's loads of people just getting called this, that and the other. I just think we've lost all manner of the word. Bigot's lost its meanings, as does racism and all of that. Because now everyone's just freely using it, like it means nothing. Bigots, racist, misogynist, toxic white male, blah blah blah. Not onto the point where, again, it's just, seriously, get a new word. It's called having an opinion at the end of the day. And it's the same on the other side as well. People calling everything woke. Everything's not woke. Some people just design a character how they design it. Or do what they make. I try and never get angry at devs, because devs are just devs are usually doing what they're told by someone much higher up. They might believe in the politics of the game. I couldn't possibly weigh into that. Again, because I never weigh into politics. I don't give a fuck about personal politics. I don't like it when I get politics forced on me. And I don't like when it compromises a narrative in a property, or it's shit that's just made obviously for pandering purposes. Again, forced. Anything that's forced. I hate forced anything. It's shit. But yeah. I also agree I will never play that copy pasta of WoW. Now they want to take down his channel so they can win over. Apparently your opinions or something in a world is a world threat. Yeah, I know. It's all over the place, mate. Again, you go on Twitter, it gets much more toxic, trust me. Demon Slayer. Hell, I used to play Minecraft and stopped, Roblox 2 and stopped. Now I've gone to racing and playing Ark and other games that I feel I should play. Well, again, play what you want, mate. As I said to you, you just got to play what makes you happy. I don't play anything I don't enjoy, especially not for multiple times. Nomad definition, Nomna member of people having no permanent abode and who travel from place to place, find fresh pasture for their livestock. Awokalite.
Wretched things.
Yeah.
Or sludge.
That was a name that was going around, as well as Smilo Ren. I remember that being another one. He's got a smiley helmet.
Hard to say for certain. Could have been Khazra at one point. Could have been people. The infection turns them all into this.
So they turn into crazy monsters.
Hollows. First sightings were a month ago. Not long.
Ah, they're being corrupted by the gem.
We're drowning in them.
This is where the pirate vibes are going to come from. Oh, game's having a moment. Nomad, this is Matchwood. How do you copy? My feet are burning and my stomach's churning over. The boring Dorian.
Down south, over the river border to Nahantu. Perhaps you've heard of it.
I just love this because it's nice and dark. I love some dark shit. Stuff's too tame nowadays. I was watching a documentary the other day on the WWE. I watched the Vince McMahon documentary over on Netflix. Really good. But the Attitude Era, I swear to God, like, I have no idea how they got away with some of that. You couldn't do it today, but Jesus, back then. Bra and panty matches. Remember Sable? Sable! She was fit. Just loads of crazy shit that happened back then. And you just see how time... Yeah, it's made the industry safer for wrestlers, but at the same time, it's neutered it. Like, the wrestling industry is so full of procedures now that it's not really... I don't know. It's gotten tame. The Attitude Era was really cool. If anything, the WWE's changes, again, yeah, it's become safer, it's become more, I suppose, PC emphasised, I would say. You can't have women fighting against men anymore in a wrestling match. That used to be something that happened. But again, if you look at the history of that, it also said that it wasn't really a safe place for women at the time, so you kind of get it as well. It's a shame though, because again, the Attitude Era was my favourite era. So cool.
We don't. The infection started in Nahantu. We can only stymie the flow.
Cleopatra was black. Prove me wrong.
We need to go after her.
Yeah, that's just... That kind of shit is what I'm talking about. They're literally going through, finding historical figures, making quote-unquote documentaries, but making them a race they never was. It's... Yeah. Again, this is the kind... That kind of stuff is where I talk about forced. Because it's very clear these people have no intention of really following history. They want to tell their own history. They're black people in everything. And I'm sorry that there wasn't. Again, if you go back to early Eastern Europe and everything like that, there weren't many black people. I'm just sorry there wasn't. Just a fact. Loads of shit back then. And that's not people being racist, it's just historically what happened. I mean, I remember seeing, I think there was like a show for Anne Boleyn. And like they made her black for something. I was just like, why could you have made her white? Like, really? We're going there, are we now? I mean, yeah, it doesn't really bother me that much. It's a show I probably won't watch, but you're telling you're doing a historical, or at least a fiction, sure, but shouldn't you remain truthful to who the character actually looked like? You know, a race, a correct race, and everything like that. Shouldn't you be faithful? Because that just tells me again you're not really trying to do anything really historically polarizing or interesting. You're just taking the current thing and slapping a coat of paint on it and pretending it happened when it didn't. What pissed me off was when they made Spider-Man black. Well, they didn't. Miles Morales is... Be fair to them. Miles Morales is a character that was... He's been around a while, hasn't he? Miles Morales? I mean, I didn't really mind. I hadn't played the Miles Morales Spider-Man game. I thought that was pretty good. What I didn't want to do, I didn't want to play as Mary Jane in the original Spider-Man. But yet they made us play as her, despite the feedback to the game company being like, look, we don't want to play as Mary Jane, just make us play as Spider-Man or Venom. And then Spider-Man 2 came out, and the dev basically came out saying something like, we don't care if you don't want to play as Mary Jane, we're going to force you to play as Mary Jane. We're not going to give you more Venom missions or anything that's actually interesting. You know, we don't care that you don't want to play as Mary Jane, you're going to play as Mary Jane because we wanted to include her. And it's like, okay, you want to be a child about it, fair enough, it's your game, make what you want, but at the end of the day, you know, if your fan base is telling you they want something and you're purposely choosing not to give it to them, you should maybe ask yourself why you're doing that. Is it because you just want to inject your politics rather than actually give them an amazing games experience? Because let's be honest, that kind of shit, you're very clearly trying to send a message. You're not actually trying to make a good game for people. You're trying to do some bullshit. Oh my god. Look, bro, I don't care what you say. Jesse was black. Jesus was black. He just was. Why would he be any other race? Again. I honestly don't know. Again, I don't know the historical accuracy of Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm not sure I care that much. Maybe when a game involving Jesus Christ comes out, we can have that discussion. At this point in time, I don't care. I am playing as a demon hunter. I'm Latino. And I'm British white. British white? I think that's what the word is. British Caucasian. Caucasian? Caucasian? Don't know what the actual word is, I'm fucking shit. This rot is thick to the east, let's clear it out, stop it spreading. Playmaker. Please, too much truth. Please, you. Well, you guys are surely interested in playing Assassin's Creed Shadows, where you get to play as the Yasuke, the only African-American man in Japan at the time. Of this game's passing. It's not even a made-up protagonist this time. They're actually going with someone who was historically there, apparently. Because they think they're doing something on the right side of history. Isn't that a word they use? We just want to be on the right side of history, guys. We want to do things right. We want to be good. We want to be good people. We're not haters. We're not bigots. Aliens are coming to Earth to learn rap from the black man. What was that? What was it about that commercial? Did you guys see the Assassin's Creed trailer? There's lots of people getting pissed off because they did an Assassin's Creed trailer and they put rap in it. And I was like, I thought the same thing a lot of people was like, what, so you put a African American character in here and now you're doing what? You put rap in because that's a black thing, or what is it? Why did you do it, bruh? Like, all the other Assassin's Creed games didn't have rap in it, did they? Or did they? I don't know. I haven't watched all the trailers. Assassin's Creed's one of those games that just... After Valhalla, I'm really not interested in any of them anymore. Valhalla was absolute shit. But yeah, trailer made me laugh. Now Shadows is going to please release during Black History Month. Oh, is that why they did it? Okay, there you go. Yeah. I didn't know that was the reason. I wondered why it was February. Like, why are you doing it in February, guys? Even black people said this is too obvious. It is, though, isn't it? See, that's my point, right? To me, that kind of shit is forced. That's forced. You didn't make the character for any other reason than you wanted to score some, what, points from the homies, I'm guessing? I don't know. But again, to anyone on Twitter saying that, they're going, oh, classic racist. That's exactly what a racist would say. And I'm like, no, it's what people who don't understand Assassin's Creed or anything. Like, again, it's what the political left white person does. They think by being progressive, they're actually, again, doing things very decently or whatever. But they've got a bias. It comes across in their work. It's obvious. And that's the thing. Obviousness and forcedness is the thing I don't want. I want it to be natural. I want a character that I give a shit about. I want a story that I can relate to.
Good work. To the bridge now. The hollows run thickest.
Bridge is now the thickest. There we go. Yep, that's why they haven't said it. Everyone in America just knows, just feel it. Yeah. I mean, like I said, whether or not people like it or whatever, okay, that's down to them. I'm just, like everyone, I'm just tired of this culture war bullshit. I just want to go back to, you know, Hollywood, just hire good writers, hire people who are talented, stop wasting time. The politically driven shit that, you know, quite frankly, shouldn't matter in the grand scheme of things if you're doing things well.
They won't stop. Each kill brings 2 more. We're the only ones left.
Bruh.
Calm yourself. We're going to finish this fight, and then drinks are on me. You hear?
I hear it, but defeat the encroaching hollows. Shit, I have to tap it a bit and fly like a mile away. Let's get the handle on that. Get some fear. Oh god. Get the fear. How many hollows are there? Shit, I wasted that.
Need more time.
Healing potion upgrading. Oh shit, old manifestation. It's a floating weird corpse. Oh, he hurts. Whoa. Jesus Christ.
Not ready. Not ready. Need more time. Need more time.
He hurt. Ouch. Sometimes I like to dig a hole in my bag,
Hold on, gods.
in my backyard, sit down and pretend I'm a carrot. Well, everyone's got to have a hobby, mate. Gorge. Actually, no, let's undo that. Ooh, life steal, I'm up for that. Death. He's dying, isn't he?
Gone. We will remember. Things are worse than I thought. The Hollows are stronger.
They are quite strong. Killed me.
I promised I'd take you to Nerel, and I mean to keep that promise. But if the Hollows attack Geokul again, if Yira...
I understand. Go. See to your daughter.
Thank you, my friend. We'll meet further down the road and find Nerel together. I swear it.
You can't bring that fucking girl with you,
Traveling by boat. The old bridge should have a good vantage of the river.
Collection of weapons that rapidly decay, covered in a black sludge like discarded by the guards while fighting the Hollows. I'm going to meet Kane at Kansas Comic Con early next year, and Voice of Courage, the cowardly dog. Those are the top two I'm shooting for. Kane, you mean the guy? You mean WWE Kane? This figure in a warped corpse reaching up from the river, Hollow, or one of their victims. Base. Let's have a look. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's lagging out. Ah. Need to find Lorath. Yep, WWE Kane. Oh, that's cool. Undertaker's a complete badass.
Even though you traffic with darkness, you have accomplished much good in the eyes of the cathedral. I can understand why Prava has tolerated you this long. But if the church is to survive, it must hold tight to its convictions. Either the rules apply to everyone, or they do not actually exist. That builds trust. The heretic Nerel has fled holy judgment. Wielding the very soulstone she stole from our brethren as they lay dying in hell.
It's quite cool.
Where is the girl?
Where is the girl?
I see no reason to help you find her, Knight.
How many lives will you trade to protect Nerel? Is her life worth more than his?
Oh, shit. Shit.
You bastard.
Okay, that's cool. I saw my corpse was my mouth called hatred. Father burned his children on a pyre, and the mother moulded a new age from the ashes. This was at the beginning of the game, if I recall. Saw the weak made strong, a pack of lambs feasting on wolves. Tears of blood rained on a desert jewel, and the way to hell was torn asunder. Then came a spear of light, piercing hatred's heart, and he who was bound in chains was set free. Rathma's prophecy. Good writing. That's all I've got to say. Good writing, bro. So rarely happens nowadays. She didn't die.
Who are you?
I'm the man who saved your life. Or Eru, if you like.
Arrow. Thank you. But why? Why save me?
You're spirit-born, so am I. We look out for each other. What brought you to Nahantu?
I'm looking for my friend, Neyrel. She's somewhere out there. With a prisoner. A dangerous prisoner. I need to make sure she's all right.
Sounds like we should find her.
Okay. That was cool. I'm locked in. I'm really not into wrestling at all anymore, but he was my favourite wrestler. My favourite was Stone Cold, hands down. Stone Cold Steve Austin. The McMahon Austin feud was like one of the best stories I've ever seen. Fucking loved it. That'd be super dope to meet him. Well, I'm glad you are, mate. You absolutely should. Playmaker undertakes himself and becomes a carrot, from what I heard. The girl. How much for the girl? For the women. How much for the women? How did you save me? Was I dead?
Not dead. I just gave you the kick you needed.
She got stabbed through the back.
I'm surprised it worked at all. Thought for sure I was too late.
That's the equivalent of a phoenix down right there. What happened to me? My hands won't stop shaking.
You just washed up on the shore. As for the shaking, you lost blood. The whole river was stained with it.
You're just going to help me.
This is Nahantu. Help is needed, so help is offered. Unless you are refusing. Good.
This guy's giving me Yoda vibes.
Bound to be some sign of your friend.
Don't tell me I've already got a bit of legendary gear. That's not possible. Holy shit. What is this? Chest piece. Helmet. Shoes. Sword. Yeah, ring. Two-hand up. elites. They're elite bosses.
Not ready yet.
Yes, I knew it. I knew those bounds wouldn't kill you.
Friend of yours?
Need more time.
Ooh, you lost an arm, but you did lose an arm. Shit, and you came back for me. Drop. I need to go and sell. You're alive, but your arm.
I only lost a limb, but you were run through and drowned. How do you manage?
Got lucky.
They wouldn't have without me.
Eru here patched me up. Perhaps he could help you too.
No amount of healing will bring back my arm, but rum might ease the sting.
I'm afraid you will need far more than a drink to ease the pain of that wound.
You're right. Could use a place to sip on it in peace. I know a spot southeast of here.
Come back. I will be back. No physical types: cold, fire, lightning, poison, and shadow. What about water? I thought water was a type. Certainly is a type of armor. What the? I wish they improved the performance of this game. Every time I come back to this town, it's a fucking lag spree. Even when I tap the button to speak to people, it just takes a country year for it to recognise that I've done it. Sometimes it will just crash when I do that. You know what? It's just scrap or common. Or magic. Leave me with a rare.
Anything breaks, the forge is hot.
Okay, some different leggings. I want to go back in again. Get me the fuck out of here. Yeah, we'll see how we get on when I get deeper into this, because I certainly don't know how far. Well, considering my other characters are now below level 100, despite me getting at least one of them to level 100. I don't know what that means for the game as a whole. Seems to have reset the level cap. I just hope it hasn't weakened all of my characters. Yeah, I'll take all of these. Let's go. Dee 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 dee. Now we've got a load of nutty knights running around killing people. Oh.
Being hunted by the Cathedral of Light? You know the reason I like you.
We can handle it.
Locked. Of course they locked it down.
What does that mean?
Old friends. Too crafty for their own good.
Imperial ruins like this always had some kind of a secret tunnel built in. There must be another way.
There is. But it'll take some acrobatics. Don't worry, I can manage. Come, down below.
Acrobatics. You've got one arm there. How do you climb me down with one arm? Saw Barrett do it, now I'm seeing this guy do it. That's some crazy skill right there.
Oh yes, but be on guard. There's no telling what's taken up residence inside.
It will die at my hands, whatever it is.
Inside, quickly.
On reaching level 15 as a bit more, you'll be unable to. That was the quickest load time ever. In this one instance.
Not ready.
Giving me old school Diablo vibes, this one. There's a big library down this. You don't have a choice but to get along with that. Let's go for damage numbers at this point. It's a beautiful thing about the early game. Smash and fight. Go for this old guy, he's giving me speed boosts.
Not ready. Not ready yet.
He is his fucking gun. Still not.
Not ready. Sacred Hunt. Death Swarm bursts every second when inflicting base poisoning damage. No cooldown. I like the idea of no cooldown. I believe in my poison balls. This dungeon's interesting though. It's only different architecture.
Engine clear. Spiritborn's quite cool. Still not sure if where I place it though in my favourites list. Because at the moment the Sorcerer's at the top, the Rogue's just below it. Then maybe the Druid, then the Necro, the Barbarian being at the very bottom. I just really didn't get on with the Barb. Then again, I haven't played the Barb since first season, so I don't know, maybe it's gotten better. I like classes that are a bit faster. Devourer. Jesus Christ. That was quite cool. Fuck that thing up. Search way into the den.
Haha! They left the rope. Always have a backup, I used to tell them. Isn't it nice when people listen?
In we go. To the rabbit hole. Unchanged from time 7 weapons, yeah, I know that shit.
Mosia, then I remember it.
I took shelter from a monsoon here once.
Me too. More than once. It's perfect for what I'm planning.
Going back to Gear Coal.
My friend, this I cannot do. The knights know my name now. Better to keep them here than in the city, where they might go after my daughter or her father.
Aren't you your daughter's father?
Fayira is well provided for, no matter where she is. And she'll have you know that I'm her papa. My point is, I can do more good here in this place than back in the city. Look, I'll show you. Walk with me a moment, friend.
I'll unboard the main entrance.
Years ago, I ran a mercenary company out of this place. The Pale Hand. I had less to lose then. But now, the fight's been brought to me. And I think I'd be more used to you as a mercenary, a shield for hire, if you will, than a smith. Though there's a chance you'll get both out of me. And my name still carries weight. The other mercenaries will be more likely to return if I am here. And you will need their help, my friend. You will never regret hiring one of the Pale Hand into your service.
I see you can bring NPCs along now. Remember that being a scribed feature. Ooh, lucky hit chance, I'll take that. Set quick. Helmet's pretty cool. It's taking me all the way back to that Kivoshi Vad place, isn't it? junk.
What will it be?
Reload. Good.
You can take what's left.
Keeping that. Guy.
Not in town.
Well, you certainly have the look of someone who spends a lot of time in the wilds. I expect you'll also want some of my elixirs, but let's focus on your healing potion for now. I have some extra materials we can use this time. If you want to improve your healing potion further, or craft any elixirs, you'll need to source your own ingredients. I'll not leave these walls. Never again. Elixirs, brewed to order.
Huh? There we go. Ooh. Bet you there's a lot of spirit born around here now. I'm looking to try out the shiny new glass. What was this place to you?
It was a home, a headquarters, and a warehouse, all in one for our little band of eccentrics back in the day. The Pale Hand couldn't afford anything nicer. The people who needed us most never had much coin to spend. We called it the Den. Never would have guessed I'd find myself back here where it all started. But whenever you need to hire our help, my friend, the Mercenaries of the Pale Hand will be at your service.
I should pay him though.
Fayira will be in her father's good hands by now. He was once a member of the Pale Hand and understands my work with Lorath. This wouldn't be the first time it pulled me from home. He will bring her here when it is safe. Faye's learned to smith blades, but not to work with their wielders. So once I'm set up here, it'll be time to begin the next stage of her training. I wish it was not so, but this is the world she is inheriting.
You're truly right. Don't you need time to rest and heal?
Friend, your heart is in a good place, but you wield it with the subtlety of a hammer. This wound, this loss is mine. Mine to carry, mine to tend. I will grieve it with my family in the privacy of my home. For now, let's stay focused on Nerel. That's where the Pale Hand comes in. We can help fight your fight. My friends from those days are scattered across Sanctuary. I want you to find them and bring them here. It may take some convincing, but I'm sure you can manage.
Okay. So we recruit all of them here and we get basically a little army we can hire. Some quests. This is a secret gathering place for the Mercenaries of the Pale Hand. Explore the hideout and reunite the Mercenaries. The solo player, you can hire mercenaries to follow you into battle. Mercenaries go on standby when you join a party. List reinforcements to aid in crucial situations. Reinforcements stay enlisted even when you team up with other players. Okay. Mercenary hideout. Archive of Kuo Kosha fighting for a thorough daily record. I hold myself accountable. Mercenary unlocked right here. Myself accountable for my son's curse. He will never be rid of it, though his heart is pure. Even now he's drawn to the dark desert citadel. He speaks of a covert passage hidden in the vines and rock. What he hopes to find there, I do not know. Brutal note pinned to a bloody stake. The head of the triceps cannibal is mounted upon the stake. A note pinned to the stake with a knife reads, Symbol of what? Revenge. Maybe I'll be back. Don't touch the meat. Fariana. It's clear this Fariana was not gifted in letters. Muddy letter unfurled at the base of a mercenary helm. My quarry's trail leads into the fens. I hope this bird finds you in time. It'll bring me your response. S.
What is this?
Rings and amulets. Guild coffers. Okay. So we've got like a little base now. Okay, cool. Do you recognise this helmet was accompanied by a letter?
Recognize it. I made it. Crafted for an old ally. A bounty hunter named Subo. Barely a scratch on it. I don't think Subo knows about my recent injury. Would you consider assisting him in my place? The fens must mean Hawazar. Start there. Take the helm so he knows I sent you.
We're assembling the Avengers. Enlist reinforcements.
To help, friend.
Reinforcements will emerge in combat and execute their skill at an opportunity of your choosing. He rushes forward aggressively, dealing heavy physical damage, taunting nearby enemies for 4 seconds. Selecting a mercenary core skill alters their wielded weapon and basic attack. Tower shield, shield bash. Okay, rapport. Skill points. Use the button, then button becomes available. What's bartering do? Oh, we've got another slot here. Cast when the player casts Saw. So he comes in and helps me when I use one of these skills. Then to hire a mercenary. So we can hire a mercenary in addition to hiring a reinforcement. Okay. Okay, that's pretty cool. Alright. I want to test it out. If I press RB, it should happen. Layer jungle. Basically got like a version of a synergy attack. See, like he came in and did his move. Here, offered me his help.
He's strong for having such a fresh wound. Though you recovered from yours like it was nothing. I might have helped a bit, sure, but not this much. What makes you so special?
Lilith's blood.
I don't know.
I guess none of us do. Well, we'll say you're blessed by Akarat, and leave it at that. Come, let's find your friend. We can get a good view of the river from the southern cliffs. Let's start our search there.
Leave my fear.
Need more time.
Hatred way then pulls around this weathered stone shrine. Perhaps something can be done to drive this corruption away. Stone guardians. These are the high heavens and demons in the burning hell share the inability to find the light. That is humanity's power. That claim a tenet back to that. Don't fuck with my crazy mobster.
Not ready.
First tier 1 award. My friend is in the cave. Oh, he follows you. That's cool.
Not ready yet. No. No, I'm fine.
The Mercenary feature is quite cool. It's come in and double up your move.
Need more time.
This build is exceptionally squishy.
You said she kept a prisoner. Of what nature?
That's the moment he's whispering in my ear, that's all I need. Kura stocks rest. Just Seen this scene before in a vision. Navrel and the soul stone and a corpse on this very boat. Thick tendril spear through his chest. The agony froze on his face. He died helping her. Jesus, look, and the river's turned into a sludge lake. Trouble you, right?
Old man died screaming. I hope your friend knows what she's doing.
I was on her way to find the Kuras
The docks
docks.
are northwest up here. You should be able to find your way. Go on. I won't be far behind.
Bleeding blood. Jesus, this is an extra region on the map.
Need more time. Need more time.
Bit bold on the bottom. Creeping Hatred season quest. So we've got a standard quest and a season quest. Let's take a look quickly. I'll get the skinny on the season quest. I'll teleport back there and just run over there with my horse, be quicker. This is where the Infernal Hordes shit was at the time as well, if I recall. Just want to show that I looked at all of it. Game doesn't crash, that is.
The Lord of Hatred made a puppet of our order once before. We cannot allow his influence to take root.
Reputation caches. What's going on?
Black ichor, thick as mud, seeps from the earth, tainting all that it touches. Great hulking demons follow in its wake, bearing portals to the fiendish realms. This is not the wanton chaos of the Triune. This is intimate. This is hatred, seething in the veins of the land. Mephisto's vile corruption has returned. We Zakarum are few, but we shall fight this creeping evil to our last. Will you help us?
When you're out there fighting.
Illness from this accursed swamp robbed me of my strength years ago. But my conviction remains. I do what I can from here, calling my brothers and sisters to action, and providing what sundries I can to those who aid our fight.
Realmwalkers spread Mephisto's hatred throughout the land, slay them and open a seething realm. Delve into the portal and complete the dungeon to earn seething opals. Consume a seething opal for a bonus experience a bonus to experience gain, treasure drops in all activities, and favour the Zakarum Remnants by battling the Realm Walkers, slay monsters in seething realms, or slay monsters anywhere with a seething opal effect. Okay. That seems to be the... It's just an excuse to run dungeons, from the sounds of it. Search for the covert passage. Yeah, we found that already. Oh, we can probably teleport back. Now I'm hopping on the horse. I'm just going to speed over there because I want to see the next part of this story before we close this stream off. All in all, at least this is a significant content update. We've got cutscenes. We've got a kind of an intriguing story, a new class. There's been a nice few little extras here. I also like the inclusion of like mercenaries to actually go along with your movesets. That's quite a cool feature. Speeding through this. Even the biomes look a little different. We've had a few change-ups, which is good. Actually, no, this is a new area, isn't it, entirely? So yeah, a whole new part of the map. Yeah, if you look, we've got all of this added on. Rising, who receives from the land, slay the realm walker to open a seething realm.
Someone must have seen Neral. I should ask around.
So right, while we're here, we'll get this this little nugget. Teleport back here now. Function of dusty temperature, exegetical, neutral pharmaceutical. We're missing
that
on.
girl brings doom with her. Riled up the whole town.
And wasn't it something? Haven't had excitement like that since the cobbler spiked the stew.
Pop as well. Okay, cool. Nice job.
I saw her 10
So
days
yeah,
ago.
we're missing arm.
Where?
Fisherman's home. End of the docks.
Are you all right?
The fisherman was choking, covered in tar.
Getting Death Stranding vibes.
And she walked right past him. Barely even noticed him. Who does that?
Someone who's possessed.
Look at it. A hunk of old metal. But Akarat's breath and magic pulsing off of it. You can feel how old it is. That's the power of a scat seeing the artifact. My grandparents practiced scatsum, but they converted to Zakarum. They wanted to protect us. Was that truly the right choice?
Is she still inside? No, and don't go looking for her either. The place is cursed.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Yikes. He said, Holocaust, sludge yourself while your eyes perish by the magic of Gidbin. Weird names. Dead body. Pinned underneath a grisly corpse, you find a blood-stained page torn from a book. Devastation of Kurast. First-hand account. The tissue, black equal of the hollows, coats the wall. Small tendrils reach out to you, seeking the meat of your flesh. Ugh.
Spirits. What happened here? Did Neral do this?
She's becoming corrupt. Was doing, but she's in danger.
Hollows. Wherever Neyrel goes, there they are. She or that prisoner of hers are being hunted.
All I found was this page torn from a book.
Let me see that. The devastation of Kurast. A first-hand account. I think I know who wrote this. There's only one place Neyrel could have taken this from. Come.
This is the kid bin, child. It protects us from the hollows and all.
In here, it's an archive of sorts.
Madman's Archive. Jesus.
More of that foul stuff. Neyrel was definitely here then.
Some more metal stuff, a thick layer of dust coats its ornate decorations. Place for sinking ship.
Madman's den than an archive in here.
Would you believe it was both? She must have been looking for something. See what you can find.
Place for the sinking ship and Orm's about hiding in its bilge. Mad feast of the traffical. Felt from one horizon to the next, twisting every sock caught in its gravity until the Gibden, that is, Ornus, gave it its life. The ship ceased to sink. Centipede. More metal stuff that there does coats its ornate direction. Books weight heavy and young collected. These pages are arcane musings of the nature of scats to me. Magic. A couple of chapters have been torn out. Whose archive is this?
An old friend. Goes by the name of Ormus. I was just
Hey yo, grab some grub.
him.
No worries, mate.
Old ruins, sticking my nose where it
What's
didn't
been popping? Just following the wreckage that Neyrel's leaving behind her.
He was the village nut. Caught me pilfering from his collection.
Corrupting
Slapped me
everything
on the
she
back
goes
and
near.
I reminded him of his own boyhood. He's moved on to bigger and better things now.
So much in a place called Travincore.
Travincore. Why would she go there?
I found her notes. I think she hoped to learn something from it.
To learn? Travincore is the site of the Zakarum's bloodiest tragedy. She's mad for going there. You're even worse for following her. And I'll not think about what that makes me for choosing to go with you. We'll need help if we're to survive. A Lightbringer's boon. Come, there's the ritual site south of here. I know just this spirit to call on. If we're lucky, he might even answer.
Spirit. Shit. Yeah, we're just following Neyrel around, aren't we? Do you like the story of Diablo 4 a good portion of the time? Yeah, I like, again, I like the dark. We don't get a lot of dark shit in media nowadays. Like, it's so minuscule because everything is so PC. Like, everything's so, again, you can't offend this person, you can't offend that person. So it means that things aren't very edgy anymore. I mean, like, I was equating it before with like the Attitude Era of WWE, but I'd say it's also that way in media. You don't get shit that's really dark. Or at least if you do, it's very few and far between and it's not very popular. Diablo, I just like how sick and twisted it is. It's like really dark. And again, some of the writing. Yeah, I love the writing of Diablo. Like some of the stuff written in this game is really fucking good. I'm not saying all their writing is good, but there's certainly some good shit in here. Never underestimate my centipede, boy. Strength of my poison. Wish the series had a little bit more narrative continuity. I think some of it's a little bit too obscure for most people to follow. I had to go and do a ton of research to even understand this series.
A drag infestation. Help me uproot it.
Poison cauldrons.
This place was meant to be sacred, not a brew house for dreg slop.
Jesus. Plenty of it or not enough? Jesus Christ. What spirit are you calling that?
You wouldn't know him. He keeps to himself.
What the dregs?
Lost souls drunk on the toxins of the wilds. Usually travelers from other shores who didn't know a thing about this patch of sanctuary and never cared to learn. They twist the jungle to their needs, squeeze its lifeblood into poisons. They take and take and take. Careful you don't sip from their brews. You might find yourself hooked as they are.
I think there's lots of darkness in this series, but for me, peak darkness was when like the old BioWare days where you could flat out turn Sith and become evil and like kill the Jedi and be ruthless. Back then, there was absolutely no rules when it came to some of this shit, and that's what I miss. I miss where you could play as the villain, in truth. But nowadays, you should be able to play as the villain because again, everyone wants to be the hero, but I get bored of playing as the hero. I like it in a game where you can be evil or become corrupt. I'd love for Diablo to embrace like real darkness, and you could join Diablo or something. You could be good or bad. That'd be a really nice twist for Diablo.
Faithful steward of the spirit realm, and ever your servant.
Rise, Eru. I did not seek service in life, nor do I need it now. Tell me why you seek this gift.
We march on the cursed city of Travenkal to save a friend. She is in great danger.
Ah, my child. Your intent is pure, but to place yourself as a giver of salvation can only lead to disappointment and despair. If you do not give her the strength to save herself, you are only postponing loss. But this much I will do. I shall lend you my light to open your way into the darkness of Travenkal. And when next we speak, perhaps you will have found greater understanding. Eru, Wanderer, Sewuni Hu Pakik.
Spirit knew me. I just saw that you said my dusty berries only protect 2% against dust. It's 4%. Oh, I'm sorry, Coach. Sorry for me to underestimate it. I'm appalled by your ignorance. I'm sorry, but it was ignorance. I can't help it, mate. I'm an imperfect being. Give it to me.
You should consider yourself lucky. You've got less to prove than the average boon seeker. He's given us protection against the hollow rot. We'll never get a better chance than this. Meet me outside Travenkal.
There you go. Got all this extra shit though. They've expanded their open world. They've added a whole next extra section. Let's make sure it doesn't happen again. Oh, I'm sorry, Coach. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm going to close it off there because it's been 3 hours. But yeah, it's because it's so riveting. I'm intrigued in the story, I'll admit that. We've actually got some new content, or I consider good story content at this point. If you enjoy my content, please try like and subscribe my ways. It really does help my channel grow and flourish. Alternatively, you find me on Twitter at LRStitch, posting various news and updates. And with that said, we'll close this part off. Oh my god, I'd love to see you tomorrow. I love you. See you tomorrow for 1 hour. See you tomorrow, Goj. You have a good night, buddy. Thanks for keeping me company. Oh, hope to see you guys again. Yeah, thank you as well, anyone who gave me a view. Thanks, Goj, Playmaker, DM, and Mr. X for stopping by. I'm sure Mr. X stopped by at the beginning. But yes, I'll see you guys next time. I hate you. I hate you too. See you later, bud. See you tomorrow. Have a good night. Alright. Take care, guys. Bye. Bye.